Hey there Stampers, welcome to Sherry's Stamp Treasures. I'm Sherry Roth, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. And today I'm going to share with you how to make this quick double Z fold. Alright, so the bundle of products that I'm using today is the Jar of Love stamp set from the 2016-2017 annual Stampin' Up! Catalog, and the Everyday Jars framelits. Okay, these make some wonderful projects. Okay, so what we're going to do to start is I've got a 4 1/4 by 11 inch piece of cucumber crush cardstock. It is scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Actually, I'm going to flip it around this way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it at the 5 1/2 inch mark, so that I've got a mountain fold, and then I'm going to fold it backwards so that I've got a valley fold at the 2 3/4 inch mark. So this is why it's called a Z fold or a Z fold. It's like that. Okay, so then to decorate it, what I've done is I've taken a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of just plain Whisper White cardstock and matted it. And then this piece is 2 1/2 by 4, and I've run it through the Big Shot using the large polka dot embossing folder. Okay, so that's going to be our base. And then for this piece here, that's the second Z fold. What you want to do is you want to cut a 1 inch by 11 inch piece of coordinating cardstock and score it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. And instead of following this fold like this, we are going to alternate it. So we're going to put the long edge and attach it to the short edge, and then this bit here to this end. Okay, so I like to use my either grid paper or my grid mat to line it up, and I'll line it up probably about there. And this gives me an idea of where I need adhesive, because I don't want to put adhesive all the way across. So I'll just use my fast fuse and put a few strips there, flip it over, and I'm lining it up with this line here. This makes it a little bit easier to line it up straight on the other side. Oh, and we're a little bit crooked. Okay. And you can see that I've gone ahead and I've stamped. It's easier to stamp before you assemble, so I've gone ahead and stamped a couple greetings. Those are both from the same stamp set as well. And then fold that over, put a little bit of adhesive on here, and this fast fuse sticks so well you really don't need a lot of it. Just line it up with that line, and then push down, and there we go. So that's the base. So now we're going to decorate it. So what I've done is I've taken a larger scrap of Whisper White cardstock, and I've stamped my images. All of them are from the Jar of Love stamp set. So I've stamped the medium-sized jar, the water inside, the little fish, the bow, and then the ribbon that goes across. Now I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform and my well-loved cutting mats. Put my cardstock on here, and I'm going to pick my framelit, or my framelits that go with it. The magnetic platform is fabulous with this because it just holds everything in place nicely. And by stamping all the images on one sheet, I can cut everything with one pass through the Big Shot, so it saves a ton of time. You just have to be careful when you stamp that you don't want to stamp too close to anything. Okay, and then grab my bow, position that on there. Okay, and then I'm going to put the top cutting mat on. Carefully slide it away. I'm going to bring in my Big Shot here. Put the magnetic platform on top of here and feed it through. Move that Big Shot out of the way. And then you can see that everything will pop out nicely. There's the ribbon. Goldfish. This little goldfish is so cute. And did you notice that on the bottom of the envelope I stamped the goldfish going across? Isn't that adorable? Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Oh, and pop out our bow here. Okay. A little piece out of there. There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to bring in this piece, and I want my jar to go on here. Actually, let's just straighten this out here. There we go. I want my jar along the bottom here, probably about like that. So I'll just add a little bit of fast fuse to the back and position it where I'd like it. I think that's straight. And then the fish is going to go on there. Actually, I think I'm going to pop the fish up with a dimensional. And stick him in the water. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of Tombow and put that ribbon down on here. And then add my bow. And we are done. So it's a cute little fun fold, and you can really use anything. You could actually add the flowers if you wanted from this stamp set. Yeah, you could add one of the lids. You could put the fireflies in there. There's lots of different options, and with the Halloween options and the Christmas option that coordinate with the framelits in the holiday catalog, that allows you to make a few other alternatives as well for Halloween and Christmas. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you're looking for more inspiration, feel free to visit my blog at www.stampedtreasures.com. Thanks for watching.